Good evening, peers. Mr. Selman, my name is Jonas Santley, and from what I understand for this discussion, we are to lay out our platform and what we chose to run for the next several weeks' duration. I chose the M1 carbine, very popular. This is a post-war, and I'll be getting a lot of my information from other than somewhat limited personal experience would be from m1carbines.com, Wikipedia, any kind of MSRP or any kind of averages on any kind of gaining one of these. What it would cost you would be from cheaperthandirt.com, sportsmansguide.com, and Bud's Gun Shop. I made my averages off those for how much it roughly costs to gain. Any kind of technical information or technical publications that I'll be using will be like TM 1276, Department of the Army, Technical Manual. We all know that the Army has fielded these things enough. Though this is a post-war, they're still all made the same. They were roughly made to, no matter who manufactured the parts, that you could have a whole conglomerate of different makers, manufacturers, parts makers, and still put together one of these rifles and carry on. The like I said, other than my personal experience fielding the rifle in backyard ranges, would be the War Department again, United States Army. They put out good stuff. Would be their basic field manual. I only have the 42 before they really tested them out. Physical copy, but I do have digitally the updates and all the change twos. This is the copy 3, or the third copy, third post. But let me think here. The where else would I be citing? Any kind of video I might point you to, or any kind of other places I've seen guys review the firearm, or any kind of other knowledge might come from YouTubers like Hickok 45 or IV 8888, Iraq Veteran 8888, both guys that are pretty accredited and have made a great name for themselves in the gun community. Things I don't have that I would very much like to have would be like a headspace gauge for this thing, because I know it is a very big thing with these. It's a big problem with the lugs. Needing to check your headspace, because the parts were made to wear out and to just discard and replace and keep going. It was made for the Army. I would like to have a set of snap caps for this. I don't have a set of snap caps. They are on the way with the headspace gauge, but I don't have them at this time. I would always more experience on any kind of platform that you're ever going to review or anything like that. There's always, no matter, any kind of situation you've ever had this platform in or use in, or any kind of hands-on, is always it's the reddest apple on the tree to me. I'd like to have the correct bayonet, because I paid half as much for this bayonet as what I paid for this rifle, and then I figured, with the way that the military set it up, it was supposed to be interchangeable. No, this bayonet doesn't fit. It's a little bit short. But that's why I went into the gun show and got this publication for the TM, from the Technical Manual from the Department of the Army. And another thing I would really like to have would be its original bedding. I was unable to procure that when I got the firearm. Like I said, I got it for almost nothing, really. I felt bad. Well, I got it for 150 bucks. But it was really pretty much going to be thrown away otherwise. But the original bedding, I would really like to have these polymer stocks. They just don't give it justice. It's popular to do this, but other than that, I've got all the other parts and accoutrements to it, the different size magazines. There are aftermarket, so but am I missing anything here? With Wikipedia and M1carbine.com, M1carbine.com's really got a lot of historical, a lot of information. It's got the information for the other PDFs that I do have for this digitally, which is every owner's manual for the years that the Plainfield Machine Corporation made this rifle. And the reason I got every year, which I think is 66 through 78, I just went ahead and got them all because the mix up with the way they stamp the serial numbers in them. Some of them have letters, some of them don't, so they're still trying to put a database together on that end. But they do have roughly a set amount of years, and they did have those publications digitally, so I went ahead and got those PDFs. I do have those. But other than that, I would really like to have the experience that the rifle platform has. I mean, it would probably be a good one for post-traumatic stress, but the platform has, if the platform itself could talk, it's been fielded in 28 countries. I mean, it's something that a lot of places have stood by. And other than that, I think that about wraps it up for showing how firm I am in my decision.